he was able to coordinate a series of tweets, a thread on the Elon app. He was able to coordinate that with the exact moment that his current coach, Jim Harbaugh, is speaking. Now, did he need an agent to do that? Look how synchronized he was able to do that at the same moment his coach is speaking in front of the media in a scrum. Didn't take an agent to pull that off, huh? Maybe he is capable of doing certain things without an agent. Clearly, himself and whatever representation he has been in negotiations with the Baltimore Ravens because, as he so greatly let us know as we go to the screen, he asked for a trade. And you see it down here at the bottom. Let me get this hooked up for y'all. As of March 2nd, in regards to my future plans, as of March 2nd, I requested a trade from the Ravens organization. So let's stop right there. All these blue check boys and girls have been telling us is that, oh, no one's been able to get to Lamar. Oh, he hasn't been able to have any real discussions with the Ravens. Oh, there's been a lack of representation. He needs an agent. He had the wherewithal to request a trade earlier this month. That's about 3-4 weeks ago. He had the wherewithal to request a trade because clearly the negotiations weren't heading in the direction that he felt they needed to go. Clearly, he was not in line to get the bread that he feels he is owed. So he was able to request a trade from the Baltimore Ravens. So this is as of March 2nd. Okay? March 2nd. I requested a trade from the Ravens organization for which the Ravens have not, should be have, not has. I don't know who's proofreading, but it's okay. Have not been interested in meeting my value. My value, okay? Any and everyone that has met me or been around me know I love the game of football and my dream is to help a team win the Super Bowl. This is a goodbye to Baltimore. He is not expecting to come back to Baltimore. Now, there's been this ever since these tweets came down, there's been some, fodder of, well, is he really asking for a trade? I mean, what more do you need to see? As of March 2nd, I requested a trade. This isn't a kinda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. This is clear as day. As of March 2nd, I requested a trade. Now, some are already trying to spin it. Some are already trying to say, well, he doesn't really have the leverage. What leverage does Baltimore have? There's no QBs left on the open market. When are you going to get a quarterback if Lamar truly stands 10 toes down and decides, I'm not playing if I'm not getting the bread that I want, that I covet, that I deserve? Where's the leverage for Baltimore? The franchise tag, which the players foolishly allowed the owners and the NFL to keep in the last CBA, they essentially traded using marijuana for the franchise tag. Okay? Let's be clear. This franchise tag thing shouldn't even really be a thing, but here we are because players wanted to smoke weed. So since they wanted to smoke weed, now they have to deal with situations like this where you have a player who on the open market, if he was free and clear, probably could get the money that he wants. But because of all the hurdles and all the stipulations that come with this archaic thing of a franchise tag, it's going to block him from getting the money that he deserves. And the narrative of him being overpaid. How can you be overpaid? You negotiate what you negotiate. Deshaun Watson was able to get an owner to pay him $230 million guaranteed and structure it in a way that he wouldn't even get hit for being suspended for 12 games. Is that overpaying, or is that finding someone who's going to pay you your worth? Lamar Jackson can and probably would get what he's worth if it wasn't for this system of a franchise tag. But the players wanted to smoke weed, and I understand the medicinal benefits and the rehab benefits and the recovery benefits, but they traded weed. They traded a franchise tag for weed. And now you have Lamar Jackson out here, can't get the money that he deserves, that he's rightfully owed. He gave them an MVP season on a rookie deal. Bottom of the first round. 31st pick. Those don't normally turn out to be MVPs of a league, especially at the quarterback position. But okay. There's going to come a point here where someone's going to blink. As much as, and I've been talking about Lamar on this channel over these last few weeks because of, every day there's something new, there's something being reported, hence Timeline T. But there's been a lot of people coming at me in the comments telling me that, Lamar should just take whatever and just accept what the owners, the Ravens in this case, are offering him, and that he should not want what Deshaun Watson got because, if the Browns were stupid, that doesn't mean the Ravens should be stupid. Well, who is saying it's stupid? The Ravens played Russian roulette with this. Josh Allen got his money. The Bills were not stupid. The Chiefs gave Mahomes his money. They were not stupid. They weren't going to roll the dice. And you could argue there was way more red flags with Josh Allen when he got his money than Lamar right now, trying to get his money. Why do people assume that because Deshaun Watson got that bread, that Lamar shouldn't want that bread? These teams have that money. Well, except for the Raiders. They don't have it in escrow. All the other teams have the fiscal responsibility. They have the fiscal capability of paying that type of contract. Yes, it's a hard salary cap. Yes, I cannot deny that. That is a factual thing to bring up. But in regards to can they pay it? Can they afford it? Yes. They've been paying contracts for years and moving the money around. With the revenue that they bring in from the broadcast rights, the revenue, stadiums, billions of dollars. You can't afford $250? That's going to break the bank? That's going to be the contract that does it? What do you think Herbert's going to get? You see the Chargers, and we'll get to it in a second, but the Chargers are already trying to hurry up and get Justin Herbert signed because they know if Lamar gets that money, Justin Herbert's going to want more than that. And they're most likely going to do it. So let's hurry up and get Justin under that Deshaun Watson number. Throw some funny money in there. Because if Lamar is able to find someone to pay him guaranteed money, there will never be another quarterback worth a damn that will ever accept funny money ever again. I mean, it should already be happening because Kirk Cousins got it. Then Deshaun got it. Why can't Lamar get it? Very weird. Very weird. I'm coming to the comments. Let me jump in here. Bring the heats in here early. What's good? Let's see what we got. How does the tag impact the likelihood of LB? Look, well, here's the thing with the tag, right? So if Lamar decides, he could do this two ways. He could decide to sit this out. He holds the leverage. He has more leverage in this than the Ravens. Because let's play this out. Lamar sits, right? Ravens don't have a quarterback. What, they're going to go with Huntley a whole year? And sure, you could do the whole thing. There was a nasty tweet. It was a nasty tweet of CBS Sports that put up all pro Lamar won and Huntley won. Nasty tweet, biased tweet. But in regards to this tag, if Lamar really holds out and says, I am not playing, and it forces the Ravens to either settle with Huntley or go out here in the draft and go pick up somebody, that's gonna really force the measure of, well, what you gonna do? Are you gonna trade him? You can still get multiple picks for him. That doesn't change. No matter what happens, they're going to get multiple picks for him. So the way this goes is he's either going to sit at home and you're going to get nothing, or you can pay him and you can make things right, or you can accept that I refuse to give him whatever money he can get elsewhere, and I'm just going to flip him and take whatever I can get for him. If that's the case, then okay. But Lamar, if his money is right, he can sit at home. If his money is right, which I'm assuming to make this type of power play, you don't make this power play if you broke. You don't make this power play if you're stretched thin. He got it. Okay? So Lamar's good. He's not going anywhere. So financially, he's set up. So he has the leverage here. I know it's hard for fans to understand because, you know, they side with ownership so easily, which is beyond me. But in this case, Lamar has more leverage in this than the Ravens. Let's go back to the comments, bring the heat. Yes, it is a very weird scenario. It's such a weird scenario with Lamar Jackson. It really is. It really is. It's something where this is unprecedented. When have you seen a quarterback this young, potentially this good? He's already shown you what he could do with little to no help. He could be a whole ass league MVP with next to no help. If he can do that by himself, imagine if he was to go to a team that actually has weapons. So when have we seen a quarterback this young, this good, that is set for a payday and not get it? That's why you have people throwing conspiracy theories, because when have you seen our quarterback this young, this good in this league and not get the bag? When? Kirk Cousins didn't get the bag in Washington because he was Kirk Cousins. This ain't that. Very weird. Very weird. Back to the comments. Bring the heat's on it today because a team needs to agree to an amount to pay him and agree on trade comp. Well, I mean, look, to that point, Russell Wilson garnered 3 first-round picks, and they had to give him a ridiculous extension. Deshaun Watson also was multiple first-round picks, and they had to pay him $230 million. So if those teams can find a way to do it, I don't know why another team couldn't. This is the most important position in the sport. Why is Lamar Jackson playing the most important position in the sport and not getting that type of attention when others who arguably are worse than him? Russell Wilson is not better than Lamar Jackson right now. Yet he was able to garner multiple first-round picks in a trade and go get paid a ridiculous extension with a lot of guaranteed money. So I hear you, but nah, this literally happened last summer. 2 QBs went for multiple first-round picks. You can even go to Matt Stafford, multiple first-round picks. Like this is going to be what it is. This is the cost because it's the most important position in the sport. If a QB this good is available, this is what you're going to have to give up. Look, the Jets-Packers drama has kind of died off. Like it's only 2 storylines that are remaining right now. It's Aaron Rodgers allegedly to the Jets, and it's Lamar Jackson to who the hell knows. Those are the only storylines that really matter. The draft is coming up. We'll get ramped up about the draft as we get closer, but right now, the only two storylines in the NFL that's worth a damn is the Lamar melodrama and the Aaron Rodgers melodrama. Like, where are these QBs? These are two franchise QBs, obviously on opposite ends of their prime, but these are two QBs that could conceivably lead a team to a Super Bowl. You can get a Lombardi with either one of these guys, and they're both available. But there's different types of compensation you're going to have to cough up. The Jets are out here moving contracts around, shaving salaries, cutting guys, trading guys, releasing guys just to make it happen, signing guys off a wish list. They're letting it be known we want him. Who's going to do that for Lamar?